Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading energy known as Brahman or God, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, to all the sages and saints of this world, and to each of you divine soul watching today's satsang. Today we will be studying Sutra number 45 from the Raja Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, and this is the Sadhana Pad. Commentary by my worshipful Gurudev, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji, and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So let's get started. Sutra number 45. It says, Samadhi Siddhir Ishwar Pranidhanat. Let's repeat. Samadhi Siddhir Ishwar Pranidhanat. Samadhi means superconscious state. Siddhir is success or accomplishment. Ishwar is God, and Pranidhanat means by surrendering. So the meaning of this sutra is by surrendering to God, or when the practice of divine surrender becomes established, a yogi develops success in attaining Samadhi. So let's go deeper. So if you read, go back and review Sutra number 23 to 29 of the Samadhi Pad that we had covered. That also adds more detail about the glory of God and our surrendering aspect. So you may want to review those sutras 23 to 29 in the Samadhi Pad. So that is how we attain surrender to God. Who can attain that? Who is free from afflictions. Afflictions is pain of karmas, the fructification of the karmas, the mind stuff, and all these are receptacles of action or karmas. So how do we control it? By repeating Om, Om, and by meditating upon its meaning, one develops devotion to the divine self, a devotion which in turn blossoms into a complete surrender of one's personality. That's what it means, Ishwar Pranidhanat, giving ourselves to God. It is also called Sharanagati, means unconditional surrender to God. As a yogi learns this mystic art of surrendering himself to God, he becomes increasingly free of mental distractions and various obstacles that proceeded from them. Therefore, led by divine grace, his vision soars then beyond the mind and the senses. Otherwise, we see most of us are stuck in the mind and sense level just because the agitation is so deep at that level. But once we are able to transcend that, then we further are able to control these thoughts and go deeper. The practice of the yamas and niyamas, which are called restraints and observances, culminate in Ishwar Pranidhana, which in turn leads the yogi, that is a spiritual aspirant, to the ascending heights of Samadhi until the state of liberation is attained. Samadhi means transcending time and space, superconscious state. So the following sutra concerns the third limb of yoga, or asana, or physical pose for the practice of meditation. So that sutra we will be covering tomorrow. That is sutra number 46. But this is an important sutra, sutra number 45, because without intense faith and without total surrender to God, we cannot do this by our effort alone. Effort is required, of course. Our 100% sincere effort is required, but then we also have to resign to the divine energy and have lots of patience. This is the holy path. This is not a textbook study process. This is studying with love and dedication and getting into God's word. So we have to learn to be patient while doing our best effort also. So I hope you're continuing to enjoy these deep sutras from my Guruji and of course from Patanjali Maharaj, who is the original author. These were written thousands of years ago and they were experienced by sages and saints, and this is why I'm trying to share these mysteries with each of you. So if you like these, please continue to share this knowledge. Please continue to subscribe this channel and these videos. And I hope you're experiencing the joy also, because all this is theory unless we implement it and we practice it. So definitely secure some time for meditation in your daily lives, even if you can afford 30 minutes if you're very busy. And the Brahma Muhurta, early morning, is the best time. But if you listen to these sutras, I'm also creating playlists so you don't have to miss any sutra, and you can catch it over there if you are subscribing to this channel properly and with faith. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.